Hey guys, Ben here. Welcome to episode 51 of my daily videos about copywriting. The subject of today is the 3 categories of how you can segment your audience or your traffic or your customer base into these 3 categories. Those are cold, warm, and hot traffic or hot audience or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to give you an example for each one of those, and the goal of this video is just to tell you or to show you how your message or your marketing has to be different for each of these groups. You can't just write one email to people who don't know you, people who know you a little bit, and people who have been customers for years. It doesn't work. But I'll get into that a bit later. Let me give you an example for each of those. So for cold traffic or cold audience, let's say you buy a list of names and contacts, and you get the list and you start calling them. As the word already says, that would be cold calling. The people don't know you. They have no idea about your product, about anything. You don't know if they are aware of their problem. So that is a very cold relationship. What will be warm traffic? Let's say you are at a trade show, for example. And on the trade show, you talk to 100 people, and let's say 60 of them are interested, and you exchange contact details. And you put them, when you go home, you put them into your CRM or into an email list or whatever. And these people, if you now send them something, they are already aware of you. You had a chance to see if they are aware of the problems that you're solving. And those people could be considered warm traffic. Now, what is hot traffic? One example for hot traffic could be, let's say you're a sales coach and you've been doing seminars for years and years. And all these people who you have in your customer relationship management system, who have been to your seminars and you have been coaching them, those people could be considered hot traffic or hot audience because they know you. Now, let's say they always had you felt that in the seminars they had a really weak spot or weak point on objection handling. And now you created a new service, a new coaching that's focusing on objection handling. If you now drop this service or promote this new service to the list of your best customers or your past customers, and that would be considered hot traffic because they already know you, there is a relationship, there is rapport, and yes, so there is one point I'm trying to make with this video. You might have already noticed that you cannot just write one piece of marketing and reach all 3 of those groups. If you write an email and you're trying to reach the cold people at the same time as trying to reach the people who have been with you for years, it doesn't really work. It doesn't really add up. The cold people need very different words. They need very different introduction to you and your service. So when you look at your website, it would be very smart to have a landing page, or if you have ads running or anything, any kind of promotion should be targeted at only one of these groups at the same time, so you can actually address them from where they are right now and where they are with their awareness and where they are with their willingness to spend money, all these things. And yes, that's the basic message. Don't try to talk to everybody at the same time, even though they are your target audience. But now we're segmenting your audience into different categories that all need their own way of approaching them, so they have the chance to actually make the decision that you want them to make. I hope that was clear. I hope you learned something. That's all I have for you today. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this or any suggestions about future videos. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.